Search the whole house.
There is a Dutch boy hiding me in his attic. He loves me. He will be dead in 3 weeks.
Oosterbeek, Netherlands. September 21st, 1944, the fourth night of Operation Market Garden. The British 1st Airborne Division has been encircled for 80 hours. The Germans are clearing the village house by house. This is what happened in one of them.
I jumped at 1,500 feet. The wind was bad. We were supposed to land in a pasture 8 kilometers from Arnhem. I came down through a stand of birch and snapped my left ankle in the harness. That was day 1. I do not remember most of day 3. Captain Wallace was killed at the railway embankment. Corporal Tate was killed at the Hartenstein. Sergeant Coombs went forward to find ammunition and did not come back. By day 4, I was walking. Not well. The street was Stationsweg. I had my Sten and 1 magazine, and I was trying to reach the rear party at Oosterbeek Lag. I crossed the road at 4:12 a.m. A burst from a window 40 meters to my left took me through the calf. I went down on the cobblestones. I could not get up. Footsteps, boots, coming fast. A door opened. A hand grabbed my collar and dragged me. I was on a wooden floor. A boy was kneeling over me with a candle. He had hay in his hair. He was speaking to me, but I could not understand him. My ears were not working properly.
English. You are English. Stay down, stay still, stay quiet.
He cut my trouser leg open with a kitchen knife. He took a sheet from a basket and ripped it. He tied the strip around my thigh above the wound and pulled it tight with his teeth. The bleeding slowed. He did not look frightened. He looked angry.
My father is in the cellar. My mother is in the cellar. They do not know you are here. They cannot know. Do you understand me, English?
I nodded.
My name is Wim. The Germans will come at first light, maybe sooner. We have 9 hours, maybe 4. You will be quiet. You will not move. I will bring water.
He blew out the candle. I was alone in the dark. I could hear him on the ladder going down. They came at 4:30.
Open. This is the Sicherheitspolizei. Open this door.
I heard the bolt slide. I heard the hinge.
Good morning, Hauptmann. My father has gone for the doctor. My mother is unwell. The house is just my mother and me.
A paratrooper was seen on this street. He was wounded. He did not pass our cordon. Therefore, he is in a house on this street.
I have seen no paratrooper, Hauptmann.
Step aside.
I heard 3 pairs of boots come into the house below me. I heard a door open. I heard a chair scrape against the floor. I heard my own breathing, and I knew it was too loud, and I could not make it stop.
Search the whole house.
I was lying flat. My Steen was under me. I could feel the loaded magazine pressing against my ribs.
The attic flooded in the spring, Hauptmann. The ladder is rotten. My father told me not to go up. Be careful with the 3rd rung.
I heard the 1st rung, the 2nd, the 3rd. He stopped on the 3rd. The ladder creaked. Then the 4th. Then his head was at the trapdoor. He had a torch. He shone it into the attic. I was lying behind a tarpaulin draped over a pile of beet pulp. The torch beam went over me. It went past me. It came back. It rested on my hand. My hand was sticking out of the tarpaulin.
What the hell?
Hauptmann, there is a man at the door. He says he is from the village watch. He says he has news about the paratrooper.
Bring him.
The torch went off. The boot withdrew from the 4th rung, the 3rd, the 2nd, the 1st. He was gone. Wim had sent him. They were gone by sunrise. Wim came up the ladder at 10:20 in the morning. He had warm water and bread and a clean tourniquet.
You cannot stay. They will come back tonight. There is a barge. The Comet Line has a barge at the IJssel.
Why did you do this?
I do not know.
You do know.
Yes.
We did not speak again. He carried me down the ladder on his back. He carried me across the orchard. He laid me in the bottom of a turnip cart and drove me 4 kilometers east to a bend in the river called de Hoge Bocht. There was a man with a barge. There were 3 other escapers already aboard.
Go.
He held my face in both his hands. He kissed me once on the forehead. He pushed the barge into the current. I never saw him again.
Wim de Vries was arrested in Oosterbeek on the 4th of October, 1944. Someone in the village had informed. He was interrogated by the Sicherheitspolizei. He gave them no names. He was executed by firing squad on the morning of October 14th, 1944. 2 days later, Allied forces liberated the village. He was 22 years old. Lieutenant Patrick Reilly survived the war. He returned to England in December 1944 with a permanent limp. Every September for the next 50 years, he flew to Amsterdam, drove to a small Protestant cemetery outside Oosterbeek, and stood at one grave for 1 hour. He never told anyone why. He died in 1996. His will requested that his ashes be scattered at de Hoge Bocht, the bend in the river where the barge had been waiting. There is no marker,